Hello and thank you for joining us on the show. And on the show today, we have some very special people. I present to you, first of all, Titi and Gift and Isaac. We also have Shiloh and Zion. Okay, so we've been getting some feedback from you. Thank you. Keep writing in, keep calling. We love to hear from you. We love your reaction to the program. And because we have these really special people in the house today, our menu is going to be pretty simple. We're taking on fried chicken and chips. But of course, because we know also they have problems with eating vegetables and fruits, we have some vegetables and some fruits that we're going to try and see how much of that they're going to eat as well. And on the percussions, we have Baba Amigo and Bamidele, right? And of course, the audience. Later on the program, we are bringing on our special guests. So we have a full house today. Stay with us.
If you travel around the world, you will find out that there is no place like Nigeria. Beautiful, peaceful, very warm and friendly climate all year round. Largest concentration of black people in the world. Hospitable, vibrant and happy people. There is no place like Nigeria. A land of opportunities. The biggest window in the world of business and investments. Extremely rich in multicultural diversity. There is no place like Nigeria. Nigeria, truly the heart of Africa. From the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, tourism is life.
So for this menu, we are taking on chicken. We're going to fry this. We're serving the chicken with potato. So chicken and chips really is our menu. But for this menu, we're going to add white pepper, chili pepper, seasoning cube, chicken seasoning. We have some curry powder and salt. Then for the accompaniment, we have mayonnaise, tomato ketchup. Well, this salad really is a simple salad because we don't want to complicate the menu for the children. So we're just taking on cabbage, grated carrots, and hard-boiled eggs. Of course, when we are going to fry the chicken, we are going to put it in a little bit of seasoned flour. So that's the size of what we need for this menu. And we have here a fruit bowl. The fruit bowl is to make sure that the children get everything that they need in one meal. So we have a fruit bowl here as well. So we'll just get on with the menu now. So to start with, I'm going to put the oil on the burner. This is for the chicken. We are using a really large frying pan. And lots of oil. Now I'm going to shift some of the stuff away from the table. Then we'll do a small flour dusting for the chicken, and then we'll come back and start frying the chicken immediately. So stay with us. So we are cutting the chicken to pieces that will cook quickly. Shiloh, what do you like eating? Do you like chicken? You like chicken? Okay. You like chicken? That's nice. And rice, but we don't have rice today. We have potato. That's done. We are going to put on some flour. Like 3 spoons of flour, some salt, White pepper. What do you want? Tell me what you want. Now if Auntie has it, Auntie will give you. Shiloh, what do you want? You want chicken?
Auntie, I want potato.
You want potato?
Yes.
Okay. You want potato? Gift. You've not said what you want. What do you want? You want the chicken. Okay. You want chicken? All right. We are going to have chicken too. Shiloh, how old are you? He's 2. Who is 2? Is Shiloh 2? He's not yet 3? Not yet? Oh, okay. You're 4 years old. Okay, that's nice. What about you, Gift? How old are you? You're 5. Titi, how old are you? You're 4. Okay, we have 4, 3, 4, 5. That's nice. You guys deserve a round of applause. Yay! You're 4 years. Oh, Isaac is 4 too. Okay, so we have plenty of 4-year-olds here today. So what do you like more, sugar or salt? Salt? You like salt? So we'll just wait for the oil to heat up a little more. In our chicken, of course, we've added everything except the seasoning cube. We are going to add that now. This is about 2 kilograms of chicken. Okay, dance a little. Dance where you're sitting. No, don't get up. Where you're sitting, just dance. Yeah, that's nice. Shake your head. Shake your head. Shiloh. Yay. Yeah. What about you, Titi? Shake your lovely hair now. Your hair is fine. Isaac, what about you? You two, you know how to shake your head now. Shake small. Shake it now. That's nice. That's nice. So this chicken will soon be ready. Yeah, the oil is nice and hot. All right, so when you're going to fry chicken, one of the reasons why we have splatter when we are frying chicken is when it's got water in it. So we strained our chicken overnight in this, after we cut it into pieces, we strained it overnight in the strainer, so as much of the water will go out of the chicken as possible, so that when you're frying it, you don't get too much splatter. Chicken really is easy to fry, especially if you get the tender chicken, especially if you ask for frying chicken. That just makes everything easy because it won't take too long to fry. You don't need to boil or whatever other form of cooking there is. You don't need that. You just need to season, put a little flour. Some even go as far as rolling it in breadcrumbs after dipping it in eggs. But that makes the chicken absorb a lot more oil. But this method, you take control of the amount of oil the chicken is going to absorb. And we know the children love fried food, so that's why we're doing something fried today. So, while the chicken is frying, I just want to add also that you should let it brown properly on one side before you turn it over. And if you're not going to serve your chicken right away, you keep it warm. Take it out on absorbent paper. Use absorbent paper to line your container or your pot or your bowl, so the oil can strain as well when you're ready to remove your chicken. So we're going to clear up. We have a second batch of chicken to fry. We're going to fry that, and then we'll quickly put our salad together. The chips, that's our potato, will be the last thing we're going to fry. So stay with the show. Yeah, it's going to be tender so long as you go for frying chicken. Mostly the larger chickens, the ones that are ready to eat after 12 weeks or 16 weeks, they are good to go. You can use that so long as they are called frying chickens or more of like broilers, not the old layers or anything like that, because those are tougher. The easy to fry chickens are the ones that are really tender.
Nigeria, nnukwu obodo aja amatụ n'ụwa niile gba gburugburu agbaala afọ 50 n'otu abidoro echi onwe anyị maọbụ independence na-asụ bekee. Oge eruola a ga-ekwusa esemokwu tigbuo ozugbo na agwa ọjọọ ndị ọzọ nwere ike ibute nkewa n'etiti anyị. Oge mgbaghara erugo, oge ịfụnanya erugo ka eji ofu obi na-eme maka ọdịmma Nigeria. Nigeria orílẹ̀-èdè tó ń ṣọ̀fún wàrà tó ń ti wá pé ọmọ ọdún mọ́kànléláàdọ́ta báyìí tí a gbòmìnira. Àsìkò tó láti dẹ́kun ìjà ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà àtẹlẹ́sìnmẹ̀sì láàrin ara wa. Àgbájọ la mọ̀ fi sọ̀yà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbárùkù ti Nigeria kó ba lè kẹsẹ̀ járí. Àmọ́ ṣeéṣe o.
Nigeria kasa mai albarka ta cika shekaru 51 da muka samu incin kanmu.
Lallai wannan lokaci da na bada shawarwari na musamman mu haɗa gwada juna. Mu daina kashe-kashe akan addini ko kuma kabilanci, babu bambanci tsakaninmu, dukan mu ɗaya ne a gaban Allah mai komai mai kowa. Mu ba gwamnatin da ke kan gado goyon baya domin ci gaban Nigeria. As we dey jolly say Nigeria don knack 51 year, the ogbonge matter wey dey for ground now be say make we stop to dey kill ourselves. Say because I come from south, you come from north, you be Muslim, I be Christian. All of us na the same thing, no. Make we no gree make the devil spoil this better work wey God don start for Nigeria. Nigeria na our own. This better message na from NTDC.
So the children are busy drawing. They say, somebody says he's drawing chips. Another one is drawing a vegetable, but we're going to see all that soon. While our second batch of chicken is frying, I'm going to quickly garnish the salad. It's just cabbage and carrots. This is cabbage and grated carrots. So I'm just going to put that on to the cabbage, keeping it as simple as possible. Some mayonnaise here, but before we put on the mayonnaise, some eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Square. Who drew a square?
Me.
You drew a square? Okay. Okay, that looks nice. An apple, okay. Oh, lovely. What did you draw?
It's me that drawing.
You drew something. What about Shiloh? What has Shiloh made?
She white skin.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Isaac, what did you draw? What? Carrots? Pepper, you drew pepper. Oh, that's nice. What about gifts? What's gift drawing? Okay. Wow, that's nice. Sounds like something yummy. Your apple? Okay. We are going to eat some apples very soon. A little bit of white pepper. And that is ready. Now, we are going to give a little twist to our tomato ketchup. 1 teaspoon of curry goes in our tomato ketchup, and half a teaspoon of chili powder. Give it a good mix, And we're ready. All our side dishes are ready. The salad is ready. Ketchup for the chips. Mayonnaise, if you like your chips and chicken with mayonnaise. And we're just going to wait for the rest of the chicken to fry up. In between, we'll find out the food value of the Irish potato. That's what we are using for our chips. Oh, your apple is looking lovely, but it's a black apple. Your apple is black. Yeah, okay, that's nice. All right, that's Zion's apple. It's black, and we're going to find out what the food value of the Irish potato is. And right after that, we'll bring on our special guest. Don't you go anywhere. The potato has been in cultivation for more than a century. Although there are many varieties, the popular Irish potato is our focus. It features in many recipes around the world. Its culinary value lies in its easy-to-cook quality. In Nigeria, Plateau State is a major producer of the potato. The climate makes its cultivation viable. Therefore, it has a thriving market in the state and across the country. As a cash crop, it also supports the livestock feeds and flour mills. The potato has a nutritional value that is different from other root and tuber crops, in that, apart from carbohydrates, it also contains vitamin C. Many agree that Irish potato has a delightful taste.
If you travel around the world, you will find out that there is no place like Nigeria. Beautiful, peaceful, very warm and friendly climate all year round. Largest concentration of black people in the world. Hospitable, vibrant and happy people. There is no place like Nigeria. A land of opportunities. The biggest window in the world of business and investments. Extremely rich in multicultural diversity. There is no place like Nigeria. Nigeria, truly the heart of Africa. From the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, tourism is life.
So we're done doing our chicken, we're done with the salad, and we're just waiting for our chips to fry. We have it frying already. So while the chips is frying, we're going to introduce to you our very special guest. Oluokere Yemisi, she's a nutritionist and dietitian at the Garki Hospital.
Thank you for having me.
All right. You can see the age group that we have here. What kind of food is good for children of 3, 4, 5, 6?
Thanks for having me. If you look at them, they're still growing.
Yeah.
And this is a crucial period for growth and development. Whatever they're going to take at this particular point in time requires an adequate diet. So, but if you look at the adequate diet, it's not something difficult. So, but the problem lies with the caregivers. That has to do with the parents telling them what and what to do, because the kids, they're ignorant about that. You see them running around, playing around, they consume more energy in that process. So how do you fill it up from their meal intake?
So what are the basic things that they should be eating at this age now?
Okay, if you look at the basic thing, there are essentially 5 groups of food. First, you're looking at the starchy group, that's the carbohydrates, where they get their major source of energy. Apart from the carbohydrate, you also have vitamins and minerals. From these vitamins and minerals, you get the fruits and the vegetable group.
Okay.
So apart from the fruits and vegetable group, you have the proteins, then the fats, which should be sparingly used, the fats and the sweets.
All right. So but now that you've mentioned sweets, I think that when you're at this age, your 2 primary taste buds are the salt and the sugar. How do you curtail the love for salt and sugar? Because we carry it into adulthood, don't we? Yes.
Most times, it depends on what you start the child with. That's why the tendency for them to grow up with the same habit they've started now, it will continue with them. So the best thing is to curtail them right from time. Whatever you're giving your child, just know that this is the habit he will grow up into. So you start with the ideal thing, because if you look at the side effects now of, okay, take for instance now the salt, you can see them, sodium, they're the major source of sodium. Alright, it can lead to hypertension at the end of the day. So but if you curtail that, you don't make their taste bud used to too much of salty food, then reducing their sugar and sugary and this thing food.
So that will like take care of
That will
the
take care of the future.
All right. So, but is it true that if a child does not like something, like say vegetables, for instance, that you must at least present it to the child 15 times before you make up your mind that the child does not like that?
I guess that's just the food fad. We have lots of them around.
Okay.
So, but the major thing, you know, the children, they're growing up, they're used to a particular meal, like their favorite food. So you can actually introduce that to them. That's having a variety. Don't make sure that you stick to a particular food they actually enjoy. So if you give them a particular food, be rice or this thing yam, so the particular one they really like, there's a way you can incorporate a vegetable group into the food without them necessarily picking out the vegetable. It can either be in pureed or mashed form, like a blending or matching the carrot now into the food. So there are ways in which you can do that for choosy children who hardly pick out all those vegetables out of their food.
Okay, but would you agree that a parent's eating habit eventually affects the child? Because if a parent, they say if a parent is a picky eater, the child might turn out, the caregiver. We're going back to the caregiver. Is there truth to that?
So there's actually a truth, because your child will actually imitate you. If your child sees you probably be bad habit, oh, mom likes to do this, I guess that's the right thing to do. So if they see mom taking like probably pie every time, oh mom, I want that thing you used to eat, so they'll get used to it. So the caregiver, it starts from them, being a good example to them. If they say, oh mom, you like eating carrot, let me join you in doing that. So with your own sample now, they can actually go with this thing, follow up on you.
Okay.
So it still boils down to them. It's actually true.
All right. So, well, we're going to talk a little bit about you. What kind of music do you like? I'm so amazed that you're a qualified nutritionist and dietitian at this age, because you look young to me anyway.
Thank you.
Okay. So, what kind of music do you like?
Well, I basically like rap, but I listen to Nigerian music too.
All right. And movies? What do you like when you want to watch?
Times you look at Sci-Fi and the thrillers. I think I like that for a movie.
Okay. Yeah. Any good one that you've watched lately?
Okay, lately I think I've seen what's the title again? Probably Super 8. That's
okay.
Super
Okay.
8.
All right. And when you want to relax, what do you do?
Okay, most times I go for my movies. Okay. I treat myself, like probably have a very healthy meal at my movie time, so I can enjoy myself.
So as an adult, what would you say is a plate of a healthy meal for you?
Okay, for a plate of healthy meal, if you're taking probably, say for example like rice, I have my salad going with it with less or reduced cream. That's the salad cream. I have my my meat, either fish or chicken, a protein sauce. So apart from the protein sauce, you have the reduced fat. That's the stew. It doesn't have too much oil, just something very mild with less oil.
All right.
So I have my fruit serving too. That makes an adequate diet.
All right. But for children at this age, is it bad for them to be eating fried foods?
For them, if you look at some, they have the tendency to be on the overweight side. So if you see a child tending towards being overweight, you try and curtail the extra fat, because for fat now, for 1 gram of fat, you have about 9 calories, whereas you have for the protein and the carbohydrate, just for 1 gram, you have 4 calories. So for a child now taking lots of fried food, you have the accumulation now of calories. And if the child now doesn't really do much activity, because most times I see children very lazy.
They're sitting in front of the TV and watching cartoons.
Cartoon throughout, no sports.
Cartoon Network, what can we do?
No bicycling around and everything. So
they need to get out more.
to get out more, to move around.
All right. So you're still single?
Yes, I'm still single.
Okay. How long have you been at this job?
Okay, like this is my 2nd year now.
Okay. And you're enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. It's actually good, because Nigerians need to know more about healthy living, because as healthy living will actually promote longevity. So whatever you do now, you always see the repercussion. Is either the food causes you to have a disease, or the same food will actually heal you from that same disease.
All right. So you can use food for healing.
You can use food for healing, and it can also be the causative factor. That's overnutrition.
All right. So, but what's our rating now?
Our rating.
Yeah. For diet, are we good? Are we bad? Are we poor? Where are our natural foods that we love to eat in Nigeria?
Most times, if you look at this thing now, advent of all this fast food, you have people just going, they want the easy way life. No, I don't have time for cooking, I'm probably tired. They want the easy way out, they just drive past. They don't know the calorie content. I mean, people are actually ignorant. They don't take their diet really serious. So if people can pay more attention now to their meal pattern, it's will be of great help.
So home cooking, Because that's the reason for the show, right?
Sure,
You,
yes.
you should talk to the young ladies and the young men.
So
Home cooking
yes,
is better
is better.
because you know what's going into
You know
it.
what is going into it.
All right. But do we still eat enough vegetables? Do we still eat all the vegetables that we used to eat before?
If you look at the vegetables we have now, we have the raw ones and the cooked one. More preferably, to get your fiber intact and to get your nutrients intact, you go for more of the raw vegetables, like your carrots. You have your garden eggs. They are simple vegetables you can actually pick and have them around with your cucumber. Instead of making it always the cooked vegetable, in the process of cooking, the nutrients is more reduced.
Okay, so we should eat more of the
We
raw
should
vegetables.
more of the raw vegetables.
All right. Thank you very much. Olo Keriyemisi, right? Thanks for coming to our show.
Thanks
And
for
because
having me.
it's a cook show, we're still
Okay.
going to eat some fried foods
Okay.
with some salad, and we have some vegetables, and the vegetables in the salad, right?
Salad.
And then we have some fruits as well.
Okay, that's
Thank
nice.
you for
That
coming on the
makes
show.
another day. You're welcome.
You came at short notice. Thank you very
Okay.
much. All right. So that's the size of our show for today, but don't you go anywhere because you're going to have to stay and watch us eat all the stuff that we've cooked here. What was our menu? It's chicken, chips, salad, and fruits. And we have the lovely children here. Some of them have escaped already, but we're going to bring them right back on set so they eat what we've cooked, with the nutritionist keeping a watchful eye. We'll do this again same time next week.